prioritizing
just Azir ban on 3, right? For GENG, or are they opening Azir, guys? Will they invite Azir? And will Chovy counter it with Sylas, Akali, Yone? Thing is, this might sound crazy, guys, but Faker's Azir is currently not his best champ. Scanner ban.
So hard at this event.
Faker Azir is open, guys, for the first time.
First pick in round 2.
I want to see Chovy, Akali, or Sylas, guys. Straight up. Give me a Sylas. Could be that this is like a GENG strat, guys. Could be like a GENG strat to remove a lot of the champions out of the way. Like Azir, Annie already out for Faker. Maybe this is a long-term play with a little bit of risk, but maybe a potentially very high upside. You know what's interesting about matchups like these? Is that it's so obvious that these guys have scrimmed each other so much. This means it's probably like Renekton or Jax here.
Sorry, you're looking at me like I'm bringing up your trauma.
Yeah, my point is, it's like these teams have so much experience with one another, scrimmed against one another. They know shit about each other that nobody. Whoa, what the fuck? Alright, fucking artists in the chat. I think Caitlyn on 4 could be good, but Jhin is open. You get counter pick super for Duro.
So phase 2. Red side can have a lot of value for Duro.
Karma Bard ban could mean that you just slam Alistar on 4 as well.
See if Duro has anything up his sleeve.
I feel like T1 just be ready to throw down the Caitlyn gauntlet here, I think. Or do you just go Caitlyn, Elise, something like this? Bro, Caitlyn Elise sounds tasty, no? I don't know, I just kind of want to see Gumushi Caitlyn. That's what I'm stating here. I think that's kind of risky. YamatoCannon, okay. But if this game, if GENG can get to 2 items, the draft becomes giga OP, I think.
When we get to the
Chovy Annie is interesting. That's not the champion I expect him on. Last time he played, I remember him playing Annie was fucking MSI 2023, and that shit was disgusting. Wukong's gonna reach 6.
Although
let's see how GENG is going to leverage their Annie Wukong swing. Like, Nico, Annie, Wukong just need to get value off of the rules on the Grob fight, on second Drake. It's very important. Doran XP is really big because he took 6 CS minions top and then crashed the wave and then TP'd bot, which is a really big deal. Gwen can get nasty in this game. Gumushi is not running cleanse as well, which can be very dangerous as well.
Doran putting down a lot of pressure, knowing that Nico's only level 4 isn't too concerning, but the Jhin is level 6. Doran, third shot, fourth. Wait, okay.
Jesus.
Doran stone cold hat.
GENG use a lot of cooldowns. They still want to
T1 use ult. Xayah got rooted, kind of dry.
Pull the feathers back.
Gumushi already ulting. Cannon gets 1 smite. Faker looking for the clone. They're alive somehow. Canyon's alive.
T1 packing things up, trying to get out now. Last grub.
Oh, it's a disaster. Faker did not need to snap like this. He tried to find the lethal on Wukong, but he had W. He had W. And Keen just showed up. It's baby Keen.
And I think the scary thing here is we've seen T1 prioritize Drakes, as you mentioned, Emily, and so often it's worked out. But often
that's some TP from Annie. Annie, are you okay? Try to get him. Oh, they do. Oh, the tanky. That's the stun. Chovy doesn't have R. Tries to find the lethal. Gets it in the end. I feel like, did Oda just kill himself by hitting the E?
Able to get the return kill, but there you see.
Did he just kill himself?
Stun. Flash.
Ooh, Doran.
Okay,
Doran, Super Doran man. Wow.
I'm gonna talk about the 1-for-1.
That must have felt satisfying, bro. Must feel good to kill Chovy in a game. Just with a fucking punch.
The Drake, but the gold lead that they had built up now gone.
That was almost 1,000 gold for the Drake, and again, starts off so positively here.
Huge for T1.
Chovy is able to get something back.
You know, you guys remember when? Chovy no flash. Huge. Huge.
This is what happens if you don't have your flash. If you aren't
not even mistakes, but just punishing
back to back.
forcing you to make
Faker recovered his whole game, guys. He recovered his whole game. Doran is now giga winning this matchup. Like, look at the item gap. Gwen can't even walk up. It's a 600 gold lead, but it's very significant 600 gold because it pushed him to Trinity Pool's base insanely early into the game.
They're punching back really well.
Doran, he goes in.
Is this a master bait from Keen?
Work used. Duro on the way.
Combination.
Counter trying to get a bit of damage back, but he should just fall here. Should be an easy kill pickup. Starting to retreat now. Will finally get cut down through
not
the
good,
ultimate.
guys.
Nice
not good.
Pick for GENG, and there's not really a counterpunch for T1.
I just...
Deal. Doran
I can't blame me for that, man. Like, how did I jinx him?
Doesn't even have a first item. Winning his first title on this
Alright,
organization
Owner
as well.
creeping to his best inspired impression.
The summoners available. It's
Chovy is isolated. Giving gold to Azir is really good for the Heralds. Wukong is not even on it.
T1 seemingly willing to concede this Herald to get this pick on side lane. Chovy
Goodbye, Chovy.
maybe feels like he's secure because he knows that objective would normally be the priority, but he's going to find out very quickly that he's not alone. How is he going to try to outplay this one? Baron did lock up Faker, try to mitigate some of that damage, but there's nowhere you can go! The Annie does not have the tools to escape! Does the three-man
Jax doesn't get dove. I'll take this trade any day of the week, guys. Money in Faker's bank. And also Jax is farming, he doesn't get dove, and we get a tier 1. I'm trading that for Herald any day of the week, bro. Any day of the week.
But it's T1 getting
very good trade for Tijuana.
Doran might be in some trouble.
Tijuana means family.
Locked up here.
Alright, here's Baby Keen. Azir still has ultimate and Mercs. Trying to bait Faker out. Use spells. Canyon creeps in.
Of getting that summoner, but that bot side play, Chovy not expecting that many resources.
Faker delivering Rakan. He's looking to deliver Rakan. Rakan ultimate W.
Nearly flawless. Keen trying to go back. Keen trying to make the difference. Doesn't quite have it.
Bro, he had half a second cooldown on Q. Half a second cooldown on Q. Half a second cooldown on Q, guys.
I think he was trying to look for an old angle. Didn't quite find it though.
Massive gold lead into Faker's pockets. It's really massive. Doran's doing fishing in the river. Is it necessary?
Contest this is Ruler. Quick ulti in the mid lane. Gets
Ruler
the
cleanse. Doran is getting data. But once again, bro, they're funneling so much gold into Faker's pocket.
Don't want to give up a Drake for free, but
they have turned Faker into the fucking president in this one. Faker is the president.
It's going to have to look towards, which is why it's very important. They don't lose mid lane turret, and they hold on control of the vision. If the vision gets fully choked out, I don't think GENG can just play a straight up front to back.
GENG is trying to attack Faker here. Do they have a plant, guys? Do they have plants?
For that vision, trying to wrest this control.
Do they have plants?
From T1.
Here comes Chovy. Here comes Nico, I'm confused.
Quick bit of lockup trying to protect Faker. Faker needs to get it out of there. Carrier going to use the
Faker looking to stab. Oh, CC chain on the Faker. He's got Mercs. He got Mercs. Can he get out? He's getting out. He's getting out.
But in comes Keen. GENG on the bottom side have found a man out of place, and they're looking to find quick kills.
What a fucking collapse, bro. I thought he was about to get out. Doran is trying to fight back. He doesn't get one. I don't know. GENG is a little bit unbalanced.
Potentially a big gamble. 2.5 items completed for Guma, relatively strong, but tough now to get into this fight. And now that GENG have control over the space, Carrier wandering forward.
All right. There's Wukong ult. There's Annie. Chovy in the bush. Actually, I'm so confused. Nico's just making me dizzy. Doran's dropping low. And T1's going in. Oh, the Azir ult on fucking Nico's perfect. The smite. Zaya gets it. Bullet. Bullet!
That's Faker now on the retreat.
Bullet!
GENG hungry for blood. They need to get kills back. They can't afford to give this away for free. Keen will get Faker, but at the cost
Nation
of the
20, Nation 20, but there's also Drake here.
As well. GENG trying to snowball as much as they can.
Taking another kill. But there's not much to transition it to.
Alright, it's 27 plants. It's not too bad for T1. Not too bad, honestly. Not too bad. Obviously, it's like the difference is game lost and game being playable, you know, if the enemy gets it.
For them, but the other con, the value of those.
Out on the Nico W, and there's a good Nico, it's such a big difference of gameplay. Like, Duro has been pretty fucking vicious here on this champ, I think. Duro has, I don't know, has quietly become such a fucking clean player.
From GENG is too much.
Massacra.
As soon as you land one part of CC in this composition, the rest can just immediately delete you from the map if you are isolated, right? And we saw it right there.
Chovy playing with the communist build.
GENG now on sole point, and this is a
yeah, it's like I was never down on Duro because I heard that Duro was insanely sick during winter.
On Chovy as well as a Gwen, even Owner, the tankiest member.
Sometimes I can fuck you up.
Just gonna go down in seconds.
I really love the spellbook Sejuani. I think one of the downsides, as you can see there, is normally he would have procced Aftershock. He'd be a bit tankier. You are very squishy. The upside is, in the fights to come, as we keep our eye on Carrier, Ruler! T1 ready to go through in the Ruler spot, essentially.
Ruler! Crowny!
Yeah,
Crowny, Ruler!
Crowny! As Faker swoops in to find Ruler
Flash,
on an
Ruler!
Carry.
And this is the best. Definitely a strong point.
Red side has shoes, bro, and more gold.
Carry manages to catch out Chovy. Quick 1-2 punch. Chovy flashing.
Chovy gets out, bro. Owner flashes. Keen attacks back. Contact onto Aldir. Clone over the wall. Canyon is fighting back. CC chain. One more bomb. Canyon get a kill. Doran chasing after Ruler. Ruler the heal. Not enough from Duro.
Strike. Duro can't find the root. It's a mess across the fight, but it looks like Keen should just be able to chase this one down. Doran taking his time.
just fucking beat the shit out of the two. What a fucking confident snapback there from GENG, bro.
T1, Guma needs to make the difference. 3 items on this carry.
What is Guma doing?
Duro and Canyon on the chase. Feathers go up. They'll pull back. He can't find the angle, and down goes Guma.
And Chovy survives for just a sec.
Oh, okay, they are going for the Baron, which is
sometimes
smart.
You need the circus. GENG, though, appear to be ready for this one. As Baker's just waiting over the wall.
Here we go.
The power of Azir.
Let's go.
Mid laner can
Here we go. Here we go.
They believe that they're
Here we
but Dora's on the way
go.
in, so they'll know they're in trouble now.
Oh, Canyon's here.
Willing to flip it.
Canyon.
Willing to bet it.
They know. They know. They
Now
know.
retreating. Is this just going to be
Fake in the corner. Don't put fake in the corner.
No reason to take the risk, and now it's Faker.
Trying to find the dash. Ruler finds him. Boom. How about a W?
Looking for the finish, the kill.
Don't need the W.
Go down. T1 over eager.
Slice him, dice him, chop him. They going for the Drake.
T1 thought it was
Yeah, this whole MSI duo has been fucking amazing. That AL series was insane.
TP used. All sums basically
Alright, there's a smite on Rakan, guys. There's a smite on Rakan. Doran gets combo. Doran, where was the hourglass, my dear Doran? So late, so late. Alright, Keria owner, the duo. Can you smite steal? They're just looking for another turn. Chovy stacking stun. That's a clone. Bro, they're just murdering clones. They're murdering clones.
GENG
using the mountain shield.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Carrier's like, Duro, you should clone yourself. He's like, why is that? So you can go fuck yourself. That's a beautiful rule from Duro. Huge knockup though. Faker drifting, slipping, dashing. Ruler's got bullets. He's got bullets.
Oh, is so damn close. Ruler, one more.
Ruler. Oh, that's a beautiful quadra kill. Holy moly. That is a Jin. That's a Jin orgasm right there, bro. That is.
At Baron, they'll be able to take down this mid-tier 2, and I think they might try to push to end here.
Lore accurate Jin right there. Ruler with the quadra.
Oh, it's almost over 9,000.
Spots on this team coming into MSI.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
His Jin performance this tournament has been insane.
Incredible stuff from GENG. They got the advantage. They gave T1 no corner, no angle, no way of attack back into that one as they take game 1 with confidence.
A fantastic setup from GENG, from a team that knows this T1 team so well, right? They set up.
Still not going to be bothered.
Oh, the Orianna ban.
Targeting Faker's champion pool. That does.
Talia first pick. Keen Rumble gets.
Yeah, the Talia is up, and
Keen
then
Rumble.
I fully expect GENG.
Oh, guys.
Solo lanes. We have the Rise,
playing Nocturne. Either they're playing Nocturne, they could also pick Kha'Zix into Xin, but I think also that Trundle.
Specifically, but yeah, we have
Rom just dry.
coming in.
With Rakan out, Nico out, I guess it makes sense. T1's gonna ban Karma Bard.
Specifically with the Rumble.
They basically, guys, their idea is that they are picking Stunner because they want to have room to pick a range support, so they want to have some beef in the comp, you know? I don't think it's a good job on game, guys, but they dropped in full 5, it's very hard.
They're consistently giving counterpick.
Like, they don't have any good hard CC for Talia either, you know?
Look to have a very early impact here.
No good CC, like no good CC for Talia.
If GENG don't fully lose control of a game, actually playing the game becomes so insanely hard.
Yeah, and I'm also looking at what goes on in mid, right? Because I think Faker...
Carrier. 149 international games played. Passes perks for 5th all time.
How
So
good
shout out,
Rise,
much love
Chovy,
to
solid.
Kyria. Obviously a ton of
Solid,
milestones
solid,
this
solid.
particular MSI, but always good to celebrate when a player has this much tenure. But might be celebrating something else here on the bottom side. Doro's already going to be locked up, but Canyon's going in mid lane. That's the flash out for Faker, and he still finds the knockback into the wall. Faker cut down. First blood for GENG.
And I wanted to look at this mid lane. It's actually GENG that strike first, attacking Faker.
There's only one play Skarner has, guys,
invaded, right?
and that's
it was
gank mid.
Really
only one
good
play.
Setup from T1. Great
Like,
response from Canyon.
was spotted on a ward top side 20 seconds ago.
Still a moment,
he has no other play.
He has a lot of emotions.
That is the only thing that he could do. Right?
Faker has been the most, he's been the gankable Demon King this tournament, guys. Really, really the gankable Demon King.
The fact that Faker dies.
Their composition, as we do see Ezreal now on that bot side, and T1 again. We talked about their early Drake prio.
Look at Faker's stats.
Off that bot lane.
That's at 14. He's 11th, guys.
Relatively favored, but it might not matter in the face of this fight. As Chovy's going to get locked up and cut down.
All right, T1. All right, T1. Keen doesn't get enough value from the Rumble ultimate. Here he comes, though. He's trying to get the fight back. CC chain on the Gumayuchi. It's not enough. Holy moly! T1.
For T1, but they're not done. Doran on the top side, bonks him with the hammer, taking his
combination, combination.
But he's not going to finish the job. Ruler uses the barrier, but holds on.
We're gonna get a game 3, guys.
Sure
we're gonna get a game 3.
And really start roasting people as you'd want from an early Rumble.
Canyon, nice sidestep. May try to go through the wall here, but
Oh, Rumble's boiling. Rumble is boiling. He's boiling.
At all. His Keen manages to find the kill.
The TP from Canyon. Oh, Canyon.
They're absolutely bamboozled.
Canyon almost has W.
Are you kidding me? The slimmest margins. Canyon shouldn't be alive, and he's still going.
Oh, Canyon is rude with it. He's rude with it. He's rude. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Canyon.
It's over.
Fight back.
Two and Rulers here. Free
He got 2. He got 2, bro. He got 2, bro. He got 2.
Ruler happy to have the kill.
And that's the playmaking Skarner we've come to expect.
Here comes Chovy. He's looking for Guma Yusuf.
That's why he is so dangerous
Guma Yusuf.
Owner spotted.
Dashing through. Mystic shot sidestepped. TP on the way down. Owner on the way. Flash out from Kuma. Shatter Strike still hits it. Down he goes. Owner's finally here.
Now, fuck me, guys. This roster is so unbelievably broken.
There's no play left.
They are so broken. I don't know. It's not fair that Duro is also the GOAT. Like, GENG, like, the world would be fair if Duro was a big Inter. Then, like, it would be fair. But Duro is insane.
T1 kicking things off. GENG not in a great spot. Do have the necessary vision to try and contest.
Chovy's got flash. CC chain onto Duro. Duro doesn't have flash. He gets comboed by Talia. Use the Lotto. That's a Braum ultimate. Okay, they didn't lose that much. They didn't lose that much. Chovy just poking. He's going to try to look to bounce ease on the dragon and maybe bounce it onto Owner. Rumble. Is he looking to TP? Where's the Rumble TP? Orn is first. Orn is first. This is very dangerous for GENG. This is the comeback play from T1. CC chain onto Skarner.
T1 already found one. They're looking for another.
Rumble is TPing. There's the ult.
Keen trying to make the difference. The Rumble not coming on time. And Keen cut down.
What is GENG doing?
But GENG, they knew that was happening. They knew they were remembered down. They knew that Keen still at the bit. And from Canyon, that could be enough to turn the fight if the TP comes in.
TP from GENG.
TP from Rise. He's in the pit. Chovy just has to ult out instantly.
Wants nothing to do with that fight. Lockup goes there.
Duro goes out. There's the Orn horn. Holy, the flash Doran! Combination in the nation.
He'll find the retreat, but it's T1 who are first on pulling the trigger. T1 finding the angle of attack.
Holy Doran!
Double threats. Canyon there to potentially
steal.
Whoa,
GENG, are we really interested in this? Are you mad in the head? Are you mad in the head? Are you mad in the head, GENG? Is there a fight that you don't like? Is there a fight that you don't like? Is there a fight that you don't like?
The job though, and he doesn't have it. Charging through is the Herald into the mid lane, and T1.
And GENG didn't have the damage there, even though they were able to get off a beautiful CC combination from
Doran with the snap.
And Canyon.
Doran with the snap.
Clean up the fight.
Bro, all GENG needed was a 2-minute YamatoCannon glazing session, and then they started to sprint it.
Talked about what can Keen do, and guess what? In this fight,
Ruler was talking. Ruler was talking. His E was bad though, too close to the wall.
with the flash ult.
Dora and the
into
R flash was
knockoff,
fucking insane, bro. That's some of the fastest R flash I've seen, bro.
If you look at how close that fight ended up being, could have been the turning point. He is so
holy Doran.
Strong, but instead,
that is one of the fucking greatest Ornn plays I've ever seen.
Prodding on the side, contesting a bit of vision.
Vega gets pushed out. This is Drake 3, guys. This is Drake 3. It's very awkward if Genji's gonna give this away. Has the bounce, has the wall. Rumble ult is delicious, but Solari comes through. Cannon ult in 2 seconds. Combination from Doran again. He gets off the ruler. Huge get on my sting. But they don't have the damage. They don't have the damage.
The Rise doesn't have the range, but T1 sure as hell have the damage. Another fight in their favor.
All right, Canyon smite, Canyon smite.
Possible steal,
2K
from the Skarner. He's not seen.
Oh.
Getting lower. Not
hey. All right, they get it. Clean. Faker, playmaker.
Want a little bit more.
Come on, Faker, hit it, Faker.
Flick back, flashed away. Oh, they get the flash as well. That makes it that much more devastating.
Not with T1 in control of the tempo.
Definitely not. And one thing that I will say,
Guma, Yusuf, Guma, Bard, Brom, they get the Q. Rumble ultimate with the shave. They're haters.
The fight's still coming through for GENG. They found the angle and they're taking it. Quick.
All right, guys, it's okay. It doesn't lead too much. It doesn't lead too much.
He just is now
it doesn't lead too much.
Off of a really crucial pick from GENG.
Wait. They just turned French. 2 on Ezreal. Lucian no summoners. Doran's getting cooked. He's getting boiled. They're chasing after him. He has no flash. He's getting rooted. Here comes the Ornn ultimate. Chovy has to flash out. CC chain. Doran bought enough space. Huge Owner ultimate. Owner bought space. Buys time.
Chovy and Keen on the run. They can burn whoever they want, but it's not
Owner the boneless and Doran.
Carrier stepping up. Faker to follow through and bring it home. 7K on the YamatoCannon, but it belongs to T1.
The T1 not going to let a single
how everybody wrapped around. Doran bought enough time. They tried to fucking collapse on him, but they have no damage without the Rumblies.
As the crowd goes
done such a good job, right? We have
no Ai on Gumayushi. This is the best fight Genji can get. The issue is T1 don't even need this, Drake.
It's a perfect setup.
It's like
really put Genji
T1 either win the game completely or Genji stay alive. That's the proposition here. That's the Talia ultimate. That's 1 tool used. T1 still have the position. Very hard to enter here. Very hard to enter. Holy CC chain onto fucking Keen.
He buys an extra second, but it just does not matter. Down goes
it's GG. It's GG. They got it. They got it. They fucking got it, innit?
Single-handedly. He's going to be able to realm warp to safety. But Canyon with the pullback. Canyon be the face of the
They don't have damage. They don't have damage. Owner with the fucking double ultimate. Q flash on carrier. Gumayushi once more. Faker? Question mark? Psychopath? I like it. Psycho?
One into 2.
The Baron, they have great vision set up.
Rise ult only for the vision.
TP from Doran.
The only players to steal. Like, they can't fight. Doran is buying time. This is shitting, bro.
They can't even get Doran as
Rip
well.
Bozos. Faker backing him up. His boy. That's his boy. Don't touch his boy.
Time to go golden. It does not matter as Faker's on a rampage. And T1 are out for blood.
Doran is but the jester. He's distracting them, TPing in their midst as GENG see the objective taken by T1. And now what surely will be the final push of this game too.
It's over.
T1 pushing through, tearing GENG apart in these fights. GENG had that first kill, but kept
lovely.
these angles back to T1. Owner getting aggressive onto Chovy. Chovy no way out. Carrier ready to follow.
Bro,
he has to go back under the
there was a moment in this game where it looked like a 3-0, bro.
T1 maybe forced back for a moment, but as you highlight, Emily, Faker is here.
Owner and Doran fucking boiled, bro. Boiled.
Ruler trying to get some push, but Carrier ready. Uses the unbreakable. GENG.
The damage. The T1
lock up there, flick back on.
That's okay. Give the Nexus, GENG. Give the Nexus. Give the Nexus. Give the Nexus.
GENG, when they had the lead, they choked T1 out, but T1 backbreakers in this game as Guma finds the double.
Give the Nexus.
Looking for a few more kills, looking to tie up the series.
GENG was a little bit too Chinese here, bro. They were playing some LPL League of Legends here, bro.
Stage, T1 won't go quietly, and GENG.
No fight looked bad for them, bro.
I love the way we saw how both of these teams choke out their opponents. As we see T1 cleaning up the Nexus. Unlike GENG, who kind of slow things down, they're like, we're going to force you to come to...
Pantheon got through, bros. With fucking Poppy ban. With Poppy ban, Trundle ban. This is when Chovy should take the Orianna away, by the way. I don't know, GENG have just scrimmed anyone's legend too much, no?
They do it here with the no surprise.
Like, GENG is not gonna get shit like Jinx Lulu 4-5, guys. It's not gonna be allowed. And T1 can pick first or counter, which I think is just better for bot lane at this point with Lucian out. Zyara Khan and Lucian being out, like, I think picking for T1 is way easier for 5. Because GENG can't, like, over-prepare. Like, Keria might as well just pick Lulu on 4. Can we just picking Senna, no? It's most Ziggs ban? They're picking Senna, bro. What the fuck is Ziggs ban? Bro, if they fucking pick... If they pick Ziggs with these champs... I swear. I swear I go to sleep. You know, like... They're not picking Ziggs here, bro.
Really big debate because
I think he's picking...
It's going to shape this composition.
MF.
Showing us more about the
okay.
combo, not necessarily
MF is pretty good against Jinx Lulu.
Wants to leverage the CC, the Zen, the Sion,
so it becomes harder to pick the hyper carry ball lanes. Senna, Alistar.
This should be a no-brainer. Senna
and
Ali to come through here.
GENG have won with comps like this. Last time they played T1, they won with a comp like this too. GENG has played similar comps, and everyone had the same concerns. They played like Jhin AD with K'Sante Galio, and they still smurfed. Alright, that's a cleanse. Short trade, short trade. Ruler on 9 stacks, 10 stacks.
Available. Makes it a lot
easier later Cannon.
to get a possible play onto Guma, as I think they
Kina's vision.
going down right now onto Krugs. So they do
Duran got level 5 first and he's bonking. He's keeping mana though because he wants to kill the wave. Duro is just blocking for Senna base.
Kind of both lanes going one way early.
Wants to maximize.
It has entered my house.
It's T1 right on cue.
It has entered my house, guys.
He's already on his way.
I'm getting boiled.
Justice Punch. Taunt now bringing him out. He's trying to zoom out to safety. Has access to the phase rush.
Alright, Galio's ultimate. Canyon wants to enter. Senna does not look like she wants to participate. Look at that. GENG didn't take a fight.
In fairness.
Out to key targets, so they need to get some vision. As
Owner.
Spotted immediate
pop. Galio ultimate. This is a dream situation. Galio got cancelled. Bro, I feel like T1 didn't realize.
Has to flash out. Still rooted over the wall, but they cannot finish the kill. Chovy. Flash follow. Justice Punch.
Oh, here comes Faker. Arcane.
Managed to stand strong. Chovy locked up for a moment.
Holy, huge cancel. Huge cancel with the ult.
There's GENG trying to make use of both
Jesus.
the Pantheon to stay in the fights and the Galio ultimate.
A good outcome there for T1, guys. Good outcome for T1. Umayushi and Keria have no flash. The first Pantheon ult.
But should be able to get some back. The downside is that's kind of
Keria is 1 XP away from 6.
T1 taking control of all of these objectives.
T1 is just fucking colder on the objectives, guys. But this is a full-on commitment from Duran and Moran.
There's really no angle of attack.
Bro, they're just gonna dive top, guys. If they get that really nice trade there, it's massive. Oh! Keria's goated! Oh! Damn, he's goated!
Now the bomb coming in for Canyon. It's just a little bit weird.
Oh my god, bro. Keria was fucking Jedi mind tricks.
It's another
infuriating.
It does need
That's what it means to be a boss.
to be good.
Let's just swap into top side. Senna's very late. Going with the late snap. He doesn't get the damage.
Needs to be omnipresent. Keen,
yeah.
hoping his jungler's omnipresent because he's going to be in trouble.
I tried to burn his flash. Keen has E.
Just barely sidestepped. Forced to back away as T1.
They're hitting Drake here, Pantheon, and but it's so bad, guys. They're just giving a full turret. It's grubs. Alright, they just said, Keen, you're on your own. You're on your own, Keen. Alright. I guess that fixes it out. Doran the Moran says, I'm gonna fucking fuck Canyon up.
And what we've learned is that you don't always need to go fast.
Guys, this is just the draft, guys. This is just the draft.
No, we're getting it. They're contesting.
Alright. Holy.
Sums up.
Ready to go.
Keen is keeping TP, Sound's keeping TP. Sound gonna walk and then ult. Keen Santa is TPing in, Carrier is repositioning. Let's see what the bottle will do.
They are not interested.
They're trading for top tower. They're trading for top tower. I feel like T1 is in the state of mind that time is our friend.
There will be blood against
They're thinking time is our friend.
I don't know, turrets can't really bleed. But
Sound.
Sound's gonna get some nice damage on this top tier.
Blue side gets the objective. Feet of strength. Feet of objective. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, the Drake stacking.
But I thought that the count wouldn't show up. He's like, bro, I don't even know where to spawn.
They put up the teamfight UI as a optimistic.
Blue buff.
Oh, bottled.
Chovy looking for the engage. Carry ready to disrupt if he can, but they may have
huge bottled. But the MF ult is on something else. Ruler flash is out. Oh! Doran down. All right.
Blue buff. Not what I saw coming. First blood.
Okay.
By GENG. Kill going over
YamatoCannon's on the other side of the map, but look at those minions that are lost up. It's not like the worst, guys.
Punch that GENG was looking for.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Gonna keep the turret.
Well, they do actually need to fight this. If GENG goes for Otacon, you can trade, but you can't afford to give them soul point. It's early into the game. Ruler close to 60 stacks.
He's
as well.
baby keen. Holy, did you see that cheeky dodge on the melee Q? That's crazy. I don't like that Chovy's on the mid wave. What's he cooking, bro? Phase rush procced. Doran's looking for a Q. Doesn't slap it. Doran is a little bit deep. But I guess he doesn't give a fuck, bro. Like his fucking item is gonna heal all the damage he takes. Alright, baby Keen needs to W out. It's looking good for T1. 2 core. Armor pen on Gumayushi. Oh, that's a combo and a half. Ruler is not flashing because he doesn't have it. Everybody's tanky. Will they actually die? How are they dying? Jesus. Ruler's just healing them to full.
They keep most of their members, but they'll lose the Drake.
And on the back half of that fight, Duro with the Alistar.
Oh my god.
Right? Really stymies Gumayushi, and he's unable to get that like really fat MFO across.
Bro, like how OP is Senna, man? Look, I thought they're getting boiled here, bro.
T1 may be happy to just get that teleport out. Again, playing for those small advantages, but also it's T1, so maybe instead they're willing to bet it all on this Otacon. TP coming in from Keen. Ulti from Carrier. The combo potential, what we have to keep our eye on.
Fake is 17. Alright, Keen has to flash out here, out of the stun. Doran is very deep, he's getting out of count.
But not too much effective.
Let's see if Ruler's gonna heal everybody up.
Continuing to heal, continuing to top
nah, this healing is crazy, bro. It's just a heal comp. I don't know, this is not fucking crazy Overwatch shit. Like 3 tanks, 3 support type garbage. Ooh, owner. Owner. Doran with W shield. Fake is so deep. How did he get there?
Next fight.
Here we go.
They go.
Doro ready for the follow-up. Carrier trying to go in.
He did. Ooh, Guma with the bullet rain. 7-1. Who's going to Brazil? I think, you know who's going to Brazil, guys, for T1?
Canyon immediately
whoever just said Big San 1-2 instead of Xinzao Victor.
That is Mountain Soul now.
They went Xinzao Victor instead of like in showed Sion, and then Kesante was allowed to pick.
Cooler heads prevail as they just continue the siege on tier 2s, and this is where it gets difficult.
How crazy is it that GENG can just go backstage and say, guys, we need to slow down. All right.
50 seconds left on the Baron. So just this wave and the next.
And then that's it.
Need to hold on. Lockdown onto Keen. Exhaust there. He's unstoppable. Just a use of the Pathmaker.
It's baby Keen.
Decent damage, but again, the ulti.
We're just fucking Senna ulting like that for no reason. All right.
They just don't have the damage. Even getting through the mountain shield alone.
Senna ulting for damage.
A bunch of cooldowns.
Canyon goes in. Quick ulti out, and now the response coming in. Good damage. Follow up.
GENG.
Knocked up. Owner finds the
what are we doing? It's the most awkward pocket ever to fight in. Alright. Ruler's still alive. Chovy, good flash from Faker.
The Senna's still alive. T1 need to take down Ruler, but they're out of cooldowns. They're out of damage, and they're out of
GENG is completely trolling, guys, because they have no way to get a fight going here. Like, You're hoping that the enemy crosses this fucking bush, like it's never gonna happen.
He is the main carry that you
They're just
need
having a
to
good
take out
time.
up. Chovy,
They need the bottled ruler somehow.
Kicking things off. Third auto primed and ready to go. We'll just back away. T1 want to hold on to as much of their base as they can. As long as that inhibitor doesn't fall, they're in an okay spot to potentially contest the next
No,
objective.
Void is correct, guys. Void is correct.
Owner trading blows.
Triplum is not the way in this game.
On the way into the mid lane.
Them is so fucking tanky too. Duro. Hey. Arcane? 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 No, King Santa's just murdering Faker. He's murdering him. He just fucking one-tapped him. No flash Victor, bro. Burning Victor's flash was too important.
This should be the backbreaker. This should be game. After this, GENG are going to be on match point.
Slow, steady suffocation from GENG. A single fight is all they need to turn this game into not a lot of opportunities for T1. The T1 gonna have to watch their Nexus falls as GENG go up 2-1.
Locked up, knocked down. GENG slow, controlled, confident. Move on to match point.
Love the little cheeky Samsung flash from Ruler.
You know,
Nexus. That was fun.
Guys, that's why I said in Champions League.
We've talked a lot, we've shouted a lot. We spent some quiet time in the middle.
That's why I said in Champions League, GENG has won drafts like this in the past. So I'm not gonna say they have too little damage, because they have won exactly drafts like this in the past. Let me show you guys some other GENG games that were like this. Guys, the lock-in of MF was perfectly fine. You have to think about it like this. They picked MF to lock out carry champs, and then the enemy team ended up on Senna. And just because they picked MF on 4 and that locks out so many champs, they got Bard on 5. Jinx is such a fake champion. Like people think it's Jinx 2022 with fucking Kraken Slayer or Gale Force. Like this champion is not useful, guys. This champion is dog shit. You don't even kill tanks with this champ. They're targeting now Gumi Yusuf. A lot of the Gumi Yusuf classics are out, guys. Corky for Gumi Yusuf. Will Chovy take Orianna away, guys? This is Orianna Renata, guys. No joke. Do you just pick Orianna Renata? Just take the Renata away, no? Nocturne Orianna? Nocturne Orianna? Nocturne Orianna? Nocturne Orianna? Nocturne Orianna! Why not? It's a good spot. Nocturne is the best answer into Poppy. And Orianna is the best mid lane blind. It's not the same as when G2 locked it in and enemy picked Jax. When the enemy picked Jax and the enemy picked LeBlanc, it's not the same, guys. These are good individual answers into what's showing. Guys, you might be a Nocturne Orianna combo hater, but it has nothing to do with it. Guys, Nocturne is an insane pick into Poppy. Really, really good pick into Poppy. And Orianna is the best blind. If you pick them and the champions are good in isolation, the combo is really fucking strong then. But if you pick the combo just to have the combo, then yeah, go eat ass. You know? It's not the same. It's not the same. This is a really good draft from T1. Ooh, oh, hey, where's Tempest? Where's Tempest? They're gonna pick... Akali is good. Akali is good. Akali is good. Ari is not good. Ari is not good, I think. I think T1 is boiling this game, bro. Poppy top. It's a toppy. It's a toppy with a Z. I think he will lose, yeah. I think T1 will win this game. Look, they were all here. Oh, Chovy! YamatoCannon gets pulled. Keria doesn't get the flash off. Keria gets flash off. Canyon, okay, now you're overestimating yourself. But he's happy to get the info because now he knows that the Nocturne didn't cross to his own camps. Chovy's getting boiled here in the matchup, guys. He got the cannon somehow. Owner, I think he could estimate that... Wait, maybe he doesn't estimate. It's very hard to estimate it. He doesn't know if Canyon has smite. It's so hard to estimate it because Zed is so fast. To be fair, Owner bought a lot of time and his bot lane could base off of this. It's really good, guys.
Owner in this early game.
Guys, Nocturne did a splendid job here. Koki Kama got to base, guys. It's really big. It's really big. They got to base for free.
It's just fantastic for Canyon, right? Because
it's really good. Guys, it's really, really good. Keep in mind, Keen had to burn TP because he defended the bot lane play. Here comes Canyon. Oh, ooh, the heal. Carrier's awake.
From the side of GENG, Guma stone
Bro, Carrier's fucking heal trigger control is crazy. That's an ult already from Chovy. Ult already. Very early. Canyon is 6 though. Canyon is 6. He wants to play. Good movement from Faker.
Again, as good as Canyon is doing, his accuracy is better on the map, bot lane is doing.
Mantra Q doesn't land. It's an important one. T1.
Canyon trying to make up for it.
T1 getting kind of boiled here. Whoa, Chovy, what the hell was that? Here comes the ultimate. Onto Faker. Faker's got flash. Flash is over. Canyon slices, dices. Owner gets the crab into 6. Can't get the reset. Owner flashes over. Oh, Gumayushi flashes in. What the hell was that, Gumayushi? If I'm playing Ari and I'm dying to Nocturne Oriana combo, then I don't deserve to win. Faker no flash. Canyon got contact. Canyon hits everything, bro. I don't know, this is... Owner is angry, but does it work? Does it work? Does it work? He's so tanky with the catalyst. Alright. Alright. Bro, I got nervous there about the T1 backsnap. I don't know, they're trying to find the seed. They don't know, they don't know, they don't know. Owner is just swinging his balls around. He's pretending as ult. They're pushing bot first. Owner is winning so much time. Owner's doing a great job here. He's buying so much time. Because they got to push bot now, and Kalista's gonna show, and now they're gonna do a full retake. Doran also first on mid. Oktoberfest Dragoon. He's here with the keg. They need to find a way to place a pink in this fucking banana bush. They don't have pinks. I think T1 don't have pinks. Baby Keen. That's a Poppy ultimate. Combination from Chovy, looking for the pier. Duro with the fantastic ultimate, but Chovy got Oriani Banani. Faker, playmaker.
Wow, what a combination. It's going to be heavily dependent on bursting down those key targets.
Canyon seems to be the key target for now. Ulting to try to get away, but the Fear Tether still connects.
Such a good punish there, because the what they see is
GG.
to try and harass Carrier. Carrier's like, I'm Karma.
GG.
Gets the ult in particular is a big deal.
Faker with the chunk. He's just trying to progress the turret here.
Ulti there, just barely able to escape Keen.
Ooh. There's no way you're useful, no? It's just... Holy, Gumayushi. Gumayushi. Oh, Chovy tries again. Faker flashed. Faker flash. Here comes another attempt. Chovy goes for one more. Doesn't get the charm on Faker. That's an insta base on Faker. Yeah, Keen is playing Poppy in a very bad matchup. Sacrificed his whole game level 1 for Kalista to get a kill. Lost TP. And yeah, the matchup is also anus, just so Canyon could play as that game.
GENG just backing off.
Ruler needs to stack his spears on this shit.
T1 don't have perfect information. The ward doesn't spot far enough. Now Doran will see what's happening. Chovy waiting over.
Oh, Doran!
Getting things ticked up. For now, Ruler untouched on the backside. Canyon already out of the fight.
Alright, they got out the Khan. They got out the Khan. Here's a combination. Gumayushi with the cleanse. Holy Woody Fruity. Doran is in the back. They're trying to get one reset. Can he get it? Oh, he lives! Ruler lives! Ruler lives! They have to nerf Kalista right now. She's obviously dominating this tournament. They want more, they want more. Faker's still got Hourglass. He can go golden.
GENG read the engaged.
GENG is so fucked in this game, guys. They're going Nash.
Drake is up, but GENG
They're going Nash
towards this top side and onto this Baron.
You're trying to do this against T1, bro.
Little ward, that sliver of health might be the difference. Canyon waiting over the wall. Duro needs a
combination. Oh. Renata value. We are Orianna Nocturne comboing in the year of 2025. There's no smite, there's no smite. Canyon's looking for the smite angle, 1600. Holy moly, GENG!
Goes to the side of GENG. They found their moment and they took it.
That looked so dicey for GENG.
Why did they snap?
They're able to get
How can they snap?
Out, damage him enough that they could stay on that Baron.
Ooh, respecting the Doran flash, but Doran didn't have it. 7 Zwang value. Ooh, Chovy finally boiling, finally cooking. Nocturne ult is on. Alright, Chovy finally waking up.
To try and finish that kill.
We go again. Shockwave's still up.
I swear.
Connecting onto Doro. Decent poke damage. Keen from behind. Manages to
Holy.
drag us out of the picture.
Is this real? Is this real? I don't think it's real.
Not able to get down the follow-up. We'll just back away.
Alright. Fake Loki does no damage. That's a charm. Chovy with the last ult charge. Chovy. Chovy gets the charm. Beautiful angle from Chovy. Beautiful angle. Renato ult gets some value. GENG the only engaged button. He got Hourglass out. Woody. Oh, Fruity. Ruler gets a beautiful flash.
Canyon goes in. Finds the follow-up damage. Chovy taking down Doran. T1 on the retreat. GENG still
Oh, the CC chain wasn't good enough there on Ruler. I think the angle from Doran was good, but they just needed to CC chain, you know. Faker ulted late. It's hard to react, I guess.
Seems like they're just not
Would have to rewatch it. We're on LCS Drake, bros.
Baron also in their sights. Big moment.
That was, bro. That Ruler's flash was perfect.
Chovy's gonna show on this top
All
lane.
right, Doran no flash.
Chovy showing barrel sidestep. Keen goes in. Now Ruler's uncontested. Look at the damage coming out of this Kalista already. Owner forced to ultimate. Canyon on the way out, but he goes right
Holy moly, bro. Zigzagoon. Renato ult misses everything. He was doing it into Nocturne ult. Holy fuck.
Redemption bringing them back healthy. Not out of it.
What? That was crazy.
No one has died.
Jesus Christ. He R'd into flash out, into Nocturne ult, into R out, into Orianna ult.
He make the difference. 5K objective getting lower. All D there.
Oh no.
Get into the pit. They cannot find it. Keen continuing to
Doran is dead. No, Doran's gonna fall. Doran with another ult. Bro, how does GENG fucking make it seem so easy with this fucking goofy ass draft, bro?
Combo's almost available again.
Wants to keep the fight going. GENG.
I don't know. If GENG win this game, just give them a fucking trophy,
They
bro.
bet wrong here with the wave already pushing. It could cost them the game. Vision. Canyon threatening. Shadows out.
Alright, they have the combo again.
But they take their time. They're waiting on the retreat. They saw the W.
Alright.
Force the flash as well. Keen continues to
They
go
want
in.
more. Keen, 1 HP. He falls.
Over eager and shut down.
Alright, alright. That's Nash. That's Nash.
Playing on the edge. Ruler diving forward with the Pierce. Must be lethal. Ruler starting the objective. It won't be a 50-50 on the smite. It's going to take a miracle. Ocean Drake.
That's Soul.
Ocean Soul secured. And now Chovy goes in. They manage to get the zone.
E flash. Let's fake his Hourglass out. Mantra E. Woody Fruity. Can they get Canyon? Canyon. 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 Perfectly timed Orianna ultimate. Perfectly timed Orianna ultimate. Owner is a little bit deep. Chovy has no ultimate, so no resets matter. Huge Renato ultimate. Ruler is trying his best to stab, but Faker, Ruler.
It's Ruler versus the world, but T1
Ruler.
Able to find it. It's Soul for the side of GENG, but T1 for now ahead in kills. They found 2. If they keep this fight going, they can put the pressure on. They can try to close it.
Gragas almost has ult, guys. Gragas ult in 8, 7, 5. There's a TP from Orianna to get healthy. Keen. Ocean Soul is doing a lot of work here. Woody, all fruity. Can he get Keen? Keen buying time. That's a Nocturne ult for the second time. Oh, Ruler.
They have to keep him running.
What the fuck?
Ruler.
T1
should just finish it here.
Ruler.
He's gliding. Flash. Pierce.
Ruler.
He just continues to walk away.
Die, Ruler. Just accept it.
But the GA denied. Taken away. He'll find no value, and his team will find their man.
Look at the death timers.
Zed is alive. Chovy 10.
Still down as well. FT1 done the impossible.
Bro, these fights are so long, bro.
Vancouver alive.
Oh my god.
Doran, we mentioned it before with Faker.
50,000 damage is nuts.
But in this game, it's been Doran
All right,
fishing.
Canyon on the flank. Mantra E is crazy at this point as well. Keria gets shaved. Ocean Soul for GENG. Chovy gets the fucking call on Owner. Owner gets the ult out on the Poppy. Poppy ult. Lands onto Orianna. Owner lives because Poppy gave him an angle. Mistake from Keen. Mistake from Keen. GENG have no ultimates. GENG have no ultimates, guys. 3 ultimates gone. 3 ultimates gone. Doran, Woody, all fruity.
Waiting for the angle as GENG just descend on the objective. They know they have the advantage if it comes down to it. Contempt for the weak, the pass for the Zed. The E for the
Keen down, Keen down, Keen down. Keen down. But they're gonna die. GENG's all gonna die. This match doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're all gonna get aced. Ruler is trying his best to stab. He gets Owner. Doesn't even get him. Chovy almost has ult.
Objective down in GENG's favor, but again, the cost is too high. Guma stands tall. Doran on the chase. Chovy golden.
Chovy does no damage.
A quadra kill for Gumayushi. This Corgia is massive. The hero of this is Doran.
Holy moly.
Instrumental in these
Damn.
Hey,
my Pick'em. Under 46 minutes. No. No, Pick'em. Hit the Nexus. Hit the Nexus. Under 46. Yes. Damn.
80 mid laners,
Quay, Twisted Fate, Maokai, Twisted Fate out. Points a little bit more towards Yone. That Faker could play Akali and then Akali Lee Sin versus Yone could be good. First pick Lee Sin. Is that what's gonna happen? This is also an Aurora that can go top. Keen is one of the only people. There's the Lee. There's the Lee.
When we are looking at both of these mids, you see Faker have a more concentrated role in his signature picks.
This could be Nidalee top, guys. This Nidalee top. It's Nidalee top. Relax. It's Nidalee top. Relax, guys. Relax.
Okay, the thing is, I hate
this is Nidalee top. I don't think Cannon's playing this, by the way. It's a Renekton Aurora Flex. Never mind, never mind. It's Renekton mid. It's Renekton mid. It's Renekton mid. It's Renekton mid into Silas. GENG versus How Alive. Look at that, bro. The Keen Chovy double flex into Renekton pivot because enemy showed Galio. They got boiled this game. Boiled. It was my fiance that called Silas as fake playing Silas game 5. Renekton fucks everything this game. Like, the early game is gonna be so hard for T1. So hard. But bro, the pike is coming. I'm so scared, bro. You're getting piked. You're getting piked. Or are they picking Tom? Like, I don't know. Are they blind picking Tom? Like, what are they doing here? Why didn't they go Ashe? This is just an Ashe game.
We talked about the importance of bottling Prio.
Is he taking the pike away? Is that the play? Jinx pike? It's the Tom.
More safety.
You have to pick it. Now pike. Keria, pick pike.
They see how committed T1 are to the
it's time.
Game and they say, and this is all
I don't know. I think Ruler should have locked Ashe, and then I think it was free win, by the way, for GENG. This bot lane makes it cocktail enough. Oh, this top side. I have to say, guys, I think the top side is giga favored for blue side. The top side is giga favored for blue side, and I also think that they have ways to actually kill Draven. So, Canyon is crossing. He wants to contest. Canyon is crossing because he doesn't want to leave his boy lane behind. Very understandable.
Doesn't have a red buff.
Very well done by Canyon to regain his jungle here. Very important. Very important. Because if it's a split map, Draven Pike can build a big wave. Nidalee can't defend because her economy would be fucked, and that's it. And if Owner is level 3 and they're stacking a big wave like this and they can dive without Nidalee interacting, it's really bad.
We'll see if he wants to do any sort of invade of his own because he does have Prio in this mid lane and on
that ward is gonna spot Canyon. Canyon missed this. The timing. Very good ward from T1. Alright, Cannon's only level 2, guys. He got hit by the Q. Huge from Owner. He can kill. He can kill. He can kill. He has no W. Canyon has no W. He's fucked. It's huge! Like, Chovy didn't do anything to progress fake his HP. Like, look at Chovy's HP. Can he? Oh! Oh! It's E, baby! It's E!
Chovy, beautiful punish! The weird keeps him standing.
Can be a flash-for-flash trade, but do know
Holy T1 Aura farming, T1 Aura farming.
Most importantly, Doran TP.
They're Aura farming.
Almost as soon as he could, right? Carrier is unleashed on the map. That's what this bot lane prio gives you, already being a menace towards Chovy in that mid lane.
Credit to Carrier.
Holy Dom is in the venue.
E comes through. It's actually perfect. Can be tricky to pull off, but Chovy, again, has to burn the flash, but holds on to his life crucially. However, that is a start of what could be a difficult situation.
Doran! Yeah, the strength of the top side is just completely out of the way now, guys. It's completely out of the way. The tempo is so terrible. Can he get the cancel? Gets the cancel! Jinx is so fucked. Renekton needs to pivot into TPing top. They need to. This is a disaster. You're gonna have to lane Jinx versus Ambessa and Tom Renekton versus Draven Pike. Doran with the cancellation, it's massive. That's a Drake for Lee. Doran's gonna base. T1 just let the wave bounce. Keen has nothing to offer, bro. We're laning with Renekton, Tom Kench, top, and Jinx is in isolation. It's gonna be so fucking awkward to fix this. Canyon is walking, but there's nothing to be done. Like, look at your trio. It's a level 4 Nidalee with a fucking sperm in her inventory. Jinx level 4. You can't do anything here. T1 is boiling them alive. The double Ruby Crystal keeps him beefy. Keen loses half HP though, so the idea of contesting is just not gonna happen. Can he dive Doran to give Jinx some gold? Nice hook channel there, Carrier, to deny the cannon from Keen. How close is Carrier to 6? He's halfway. Renekton still has ults. Owner is looking for the dive. They're gonna try to match a dive on Doran. The traps. Doran sweeps around it. Doran is gaming. Doran is gaming. Doran is gaming. Oh!
A massive influx of gold.
He dodges the E, dodges the Town W. There was no way to dive. Ruler sends a rocket. This ain't Arcane, baby. This ain't Arcane. T1's winning this one.
He's vibing.
Item. So whatever advantage you had earlier on,
this matchup is not normally. This matchup is not normally, guys. If they can CC chain, look if Doran just dry ults him. Oh, he shows.
Trying to hold on. Dominance
oh, deadly combination. Energy beats rage, baby.
In this attempt to kind of bridge the gap for this Jinx to even get into the game,
he steals it! It doesn't change the gold difference.
It's fine.
But GENG needed that. They needed that bit
of
hope.
Moment of reprieve, guys. They get to breathe. Here comes Carrier. Carrier. Main thing here, guys, I have to say is that the Draven Pike has accomplished very little, and these are the type of champions that you can definitely throw the game with. There is maybe some opportunities, but the condition of Ambessa right now is amazing. Keen was well chosen. This Drake steal was fucking important, guys. Like, this is a game where T1 should be able to force the game on Soul, you know? This Drake steal is really fucking awkward. Like, Jinx has managed to stabilize her economy with Cull as well, guys.
She can completely take over.
Of course, T1 is Giga favorite, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it smells of opportunity. There's a little bit of opportunity. And also, guys, the Sylas ults are very uninteresting in this game. Like, yeah, fucking Tom Eat, bro. Maybe Tom Eat is pretty fucking strong. Ambessa matches bots. Renekton has also been freezing top pretty much in that spot, so he can farm. Doran braces with W.
But Pike
GENG like just GENG just sucked out all the air out of the game.
You just die. There's not that much you can do about it.
I don't know, this fucking Drake steal is so fucking nuts.
As we can see from our POV, so won't overpush there.
Yeah, I do think that blue side champs scale pretty damn good. Like Renekton and Aurora are good in a game like this, and in the end you're playing Canyon. Kick that shit, kick that. Ooh, nice eat from Tom Coco. Because I thought they're gonna kick into fucking Pycult and find the lethal with the ignite, but I think T1 could have went harder, but maybe they spotted the Tom. They could have been on soul point right now, guys. They could have been on soul point. I'm low-key fucking disgusted. I'm so disgusted.
Tier 1 down though. T1 don't need to overstay.
That's a flash from Ruler. Doran, bro. Doran is fucking massive, bro. Doran.
I was kind of expecting Doran to go.
I don't know, bro.
Will be very Doran. Flash out immediately.
Just not in the lane that you expect. Keen.
Oh, so unfortunate. So unfortunate. GENG is going through a little bit of a similitude inspired, you know? Like the aggression they showed in game 2 when it wasn't necessary.
Got a pretty good angle.
GENG are very capable of playing discipline, it's very obvious, but they're gonna fucking bite themselves over that mistake. Doran fucking chunks him. Chovy has never seen Doran play this good. Like Chovy, I think Chovy is losing focus seeing Doran pop off completely on his screen because he feels like betrayed. He's like, brother, like if you played like this, bro, we would have been fucking world champs. Like, what are you doing?
Let the objective go.
All right.
Still pushing inside, but doesn't
2 items on Jinx, not ready, guys. Draven has 400 stacks. Let's see if Faker gets 2 items here on base. 2 items Lee, 2 items Silas, 2 items Draven. It's not super fucking comfortable. Ambessa on the TP flank. Keria on the flank as well. Here comes Ambessa.
Ruler. Eyes on the prize here. Keen, powerful as well.
Bro, the cameraman is fucking turning this into a horror film, bro.
Calm, collected. Trying to keep Prio using range advantage in mid.
Owner.
Pull back onto Keen is good. But you can see how hard it is for T1.
Alright, Draven ult very early. There's no execute now. Nice kick on Rennek. Doesn't clip anybody. He was looking for the damage. Ambessa a little bit lonely there on the front. The CC chain. Gonna get 1 reset on Jinx. Jinx! Jinx! She's getting excited. Draven, no flash. Owner goes forward. The 1 on reset. Ruler.
1.5 items, it does not matter. He's still managing to make it
Kuma,
with the zap there.
Yusuf. Kuma needs to stay alive.
3v1, 4v1, they continue to descend. GENG have found an angle.
Doran. This was too fast, Doran. This was too fast, Doran.
What brilliant posturing from
Doran.
GENG, kind of making sure that members
Doran.
of T1 were a bit separate, and the most important things are Chovy
Stop praising him.
Constantly dealing damage, and then Ruler firing off the back line.
This is too powerful, man. It's so bad.
His composition is so much
tempo. Owner spotted.
Doran's so far away. Are they going to bet on the 50-50 wait for the
Owner, the traps, the CC. Oh, the kick. The kick is nice. Faker.
Rocket hits him. Another reset for Ruler.
That's Nash.
The double kill for GENG.
That's Nash Brothers.
Oh my god. Game 5 from the deficit despite the soul in the previous game. It's gonna have to be fights. It's gonna have to be a crazy pick from
He has a
Owner.
personal healer, Ruler.
The rest of GENG is online as well, right?
Look at Ruler, bro.
Canyon sitting on 2.
Look at Ruler drifting it, man.
So many times in the clutch.
Ruler's had a fucking good tournament, I think.
Have to do it again because GENG
Oh my fucking days. They're getting boiled, bro. They're getting boiled alive like frogs, man.
Anything back now that they've taken hold.
Holy Ruler.
How clutch was
Jesus.
that steal from
Ruler has no mana.
And they are terrifying around those objectives. An additional BF sword as well for Ruler. He hits like a truck.
Alright, they're setting up a little tempo trap here on top T1. They're right-clicking Aurora Borealis. They want Chovy. Chovy's got dashes for days.
Initial lockdown is good. Hook to pull him back, but he hits into the wall. Follow-up now coming in. Chovy buying it.
Gumayushi!
Guma! Quick shutdown! Oh. Keep it composed.
Gumayushi, what are you gonna do with the newfound gold, Gumayushi? That's the ultimate. Duro with the eat. Doran, very deep inside enemy lines. Ruler is trying to find contact with anything. Ruler with the ultimate. Gumayushi 1 HP. Ruler keeps flash. He's gonna flash to ult. Auto. Guma. He's keeping flash. He's very defensive with it. Duro gets the Q onto Ambessa. Look at bot. Look at bot, guys. Look at bot.
Super minions are in the base. They're going
Will Genji just fucking go towards Nexus and ignore Drake?
T1 have to back to respond.
That's going to be, I was going to say,
oh shit.
But it looks like GENG instead want to push from mid. One inhib is nice.
Guys,
two inhibs is actually
Jinx is broken here. They might be able to end. They might be able to end.
GENG.
This champion is not balanced here, guys.
T1.
Keen is pushing forward.
Are they going to actually push the end? Doran is 25 seconds.
That one turret is low. The minion prepared it.
Looking to close it. So much hope.
Kiria with the combo. Ruler reads it. Ruler reads it. Guma Yusuf. Faker. Faker. Ruler. Holy Ruler. Oh, damn.
The line. GENG knock down T1 and advance to the final.
Holy fuck, he's the GOAT. That's a GOAT ADC right there. That's a GOAT ADC. That's the GOAT fucking ADC right there, man.
He came back.
That's the greatest ADC of all time.
And what a comeback.
Ruler, baby.